Hey everyone, welcome back to our series on the best and most affordable drum sets for beginners and those who just want an affordable drumming experience. These kits obviously will work for those in the intermediate to advanced stages as well. The kits that we recommend here are absolutely affordable and they still sound great. So, in the last series, we discussed Pearl drums and three options that they offer in their lineup. And in this video here, we want to cover some of the other brands that I'm familiar with and that I recommend for drummers. All right, so we find ourselves back here at the Sweetwater page. So let's go ahead and navigate to the drum section. We're doing acoustic drums, drum sets, and we can look at both the shell packs and the actual entire setup. So let's explore shell packs here first. The shell pack is just the drums, no hardware or cymbals. So if you do need hardware and cymbals, you're going to need to do a different search, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. For this segment, let's look at Yamaha. And in the Yamaha family, the kit that I recommend is the Stage Custom kit. As you can see, it's coming in at a fairly similar price point as the Pearls do. These are $650 just for the shells. It's still a great deal though. These are all birch, which is a great wood, which is why they're coming at a little bit higher than perhaps the Export series. A little bit better wood. I've owned this kind of kit before. Mine was a red, but same thing. They sound great. They tune up great. They're also very durable and reliable. Their main feature on these things for the toms is this Yes suspension model. They don't do the thing where the tom mount kind of mounts to the rim or the lugs of the shell like Pearl does. What they do is they've found the exact point on the tom where they can actually mount the hardware on the tom and it not affect the resonance. I think that's mostly true. I'm not 100% sold. I prefer there actually be no contact or drilling into the shell personally, but having played these things, they still sound pretty good and they work just fine. So also all of Yamaha's hardware is very high quality as well, so you're not gonna have to worry about things breaking or things not holding in place like they should. So yeah, I definitely recommend this kind of kit, the Yamaha Stage Custom. So that's the shell pack. If we take off the shell pack, a cost of a similar kit with hardware would run you close to $1,000. But as I said, you're getting a very high quality kit. Good wood, great wood, sounds great live and in the studio, and then you get really good quality hardware. So about $1,000 there. That doesn't include cymbals. You have to get your old cymbals, but you would have just about everything else. So that's the Yamaha offering. And then the other brand that I'm going to recommend at this time is from PDP. PDP is a subsidiary of DW. So let's look at shell packs real quick. Now, in the PDP line, there's a couple of different setups I'm going to recommend. The first would be the Concept Maple. but they also have a concept birch as well. Depending on the shell configuration, this is a 4-piece concept birch. This runs about $650. This is a 4-piece kit though, so 5-piece will be a little bit more. Again, it's a birch kit. PDP has pretty decent hardware as well. They've got that suspension mount that's isolated on their toms, which is great. Their toms sound really great. For PDP, my experience has been it's been good, but not superior, I would say. I think their drums sound very good. I've had a PDP kit before. The only issue I had with their drums is the hardware. I thought the hardware was a little, it wasn't quite up to, I say, the standards of Pearl or even Yamaha. So I don't think you would be disappointed if you got this kind of kit. That's not what I'm saying. It's not a negative review. I just think there's better options. But I have played PDP before. I've owned a PDP kit, and it sounded great, and it did just fine. So it's definitely an option. That was the birch concept maple. A little bit more. Maple's, in my opinion, a great wood for drumming, and I think it's a little bit better than birch as far as the way it sounds, at least for me. I enjoy maple a bit more. I think it's a little bit higher quality wood. So obviously this is a 5-piece kit and it's maple, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So this is the shell pack option here. And then if we just want to explore real quickly what it would look like for just a regular kit, I'm not sure what their hardware options look like. Let's see, drum set. And it doesn't really look like they offer a lot of drums with included hardware. So you would have to purchase a hardware package separately. So those are my 2 recommendations for drum kits, alternate brands, Yamaha and PDP. Obviously, if you look here, there's many more options. A lot of these companies that we haven't mentioned are perfectly good, and they will probably make a drum kit, or do make a drum kit, that will suit your needs just fine. If you want to go with a different brand, if you heard a friend play a different brand, or if you've seen somebody play one live, like I said, they would probably work just fine. I'm just recommending drums that are in a very good price range for most drummers and are high quality and are brands that I have personal experience with. So for that, in this particular video, we're looking at Yamaha and PDP. So there you go. I will also provide a couple of links to videos so you can actually hear what these kits sound like. So yeah, you've got a couple of options there and a couple of different brands to explore. So good luck, and I'm sure you will make a great choice for your drum set.